Hello and welcome to a new vlog and trip report. Today we are traveling in Denmark again. We're taking a DSB ER from Køge back to Copenhagen, and here on the map you can see our route today, which will also bring us on a high-speed line. We're starting at Køge, and here we can take a look at a DSB ER, also called IR4. Very interesting train, as you can see, with a very distinctive and unique front, with a rubber nose front. And of course that has a purpose, because you can couple several of these trains together, and then you can fold the driver's cab to the side and you can walk from one train into the other. Here we can see the first class, which comes in base of 4 with foldable tables, but we are traveling in second class today, so we are heading back to the second class. Here we can see the second class compartment, which mainly consists of airline style seats. We will take a closer look at them later on. Here we can see the base of 4 with much smaller tables. We're now heading all the way to the other end of the train. Here we can also buy some drinks in a vending machine. And here we are in the last car, and we're now finding a nice seat, and then I can show you a bit more about the comfort in the train. Also here we have mainly airline style seats. This train has been built for regional traffic but can also be used for long distance trains. Seat pitch is quite nice, the seats are comfortable. We have a folding armrest in the middle but not on the side. We have tables, but those are only for food and drinks, not for working, as they are too small. We have no power sockets, at least I didn't find any, so it is not a very comfortable long distance train, but it's a quite nice and comfortable regional train. Here we are leaving the station of Køge, and now we're continuing heading to Copenhagen. Our next stop will be in Køge North, which is the first stop on the high-speed line Copenhagen-Ringsted. This is the first high-speed line in Denmark with a speed of up to 200 km per hour. But right now we're still on a regular railway line heading to the high-speed line, and as the high-speed line is passing Køge north of the city center, there is the stop Køge North, and from there you have connection with our train, for example, or with the S-Tog into the city center of Køge. We're still on a regional train line whilst we're approaching Køge North. Here we are at the station, and shortly after the station we are merging with the high-speed line, and now we can listen to the sound of our train going at high speed. The DSB ER can reach a speed of up to 180 km per hour. The high-speed line between Copenhagen and Ringsted was opened in 2019. As I said, it's the first high-speed line in Denmark, but there are more to follow, for example heading to Fehmarn in Germany, currently under construction, and there are some more high-speed lines planned in the country, so there will be some changes in the future. But we are now heading back to Copenhagen. We are already slowly approaching the city. The DSB ER has been based on the DSB MF, the diesel-powered train that looks quite similar, and what's quite interesting is that you can couple those two trains together, so you can operate a diesel and an electric train together. But what's even more interesting is that, of course, also with these two trains, both the rubber nose, you can fold away the driver's cab, and then you can walk whilst the train is riding from an electric train into a diesel-powered train. So I think this is pretty unique. Here we just saw the new Talgo train set, which will be operating in Denmark in the near future, and here we are now slowly approaching the main station of Copenhagen. Here I've left the train, and from here we will continue in the next video. Unfortunately, I only had a changing time of 2 or 3 minutes, and other than planned, my next train was not on the opposite platform, so I had to go up the stairs and down again, so therefore there was no time to make a video of the train departing. So here you can see when a video with the next train will be uploaded and the name of the song. As always, I'd like to say thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to comment, like, subscribe or share the video link, and I hope to see you in my next video then.